Behind the Mask. Submission from Tomiko. CNIB Foundation logo in the top right-hand corner and a photograph of a face mask in the center.
One spring evening, Treasure and her mom are sitting in the living room. They have just finished story time. Treasure's mom senses something is wrong. "What's the matter, Princess?" she asks her daughter. "You seem sad." "How do you know that, Mommy?" Treasure asks. "How do you always know I'm sad when your eyes are broken?" Treasure's mom smiles. "Because my eyes may be broken, but my mommy sense isn't. Mommies just know these things." "You mean like when I sneaked cookies the other day and taked them in my room after you said no more?" "Yes, something along those lines," replies her mom. "Now, what's got you down, little one?" "I'm sorry I throwed a temper today, Mommy. I really wanted to go to the park." "I forgave you for that ages ago, honey," Treasure's mom says. "You really miss the park, don't you?" "Yes, Mommy," answers Treasure. "And I miss my friends. I don't miss Carla, though, 'cause she's a big bully. You know what I miss about the park? I miss going down the slide and you catch me." Treasure's mom smiles. "I miss that too." After a brief pause, Treasure yawns. "Someone's getting sleepy," her mom says. "Come on, time for bed." "Okay, Mommy, but will you carry me?" "Are you sure you don't want to walk? After all, you always tell me you're a big girl now." Treasure answers, "I know I'm a big girl 'cause I'm in the SK class, but I want to be little today." "Okay, kiddo," her mom says. "You got it. Up you go." With that, she scoops Treasure up and carries her to her room. Once Treasure is all tucked in, it's time for prayers. "Your turn tonight, kiddo," her mom says. "I don't feel like praying, Mommy," Treasure tells her. "That's one of the best times to pray," Treasure's mom says. "Why, Mommy?" Treasure wants to know. "Because that's when we're most honest." "Mommy, do you ever not feel like praying?" Treasure inquires. "Yes, many times, sweetheart, but I do it anyway." "Why?" asks Treasure. "Because Jesus cares," her mom replies. "Okay, but I don't like the Lord right now," Treasure says sadly. "How about you tell him?" suggests her mom. "He understands, and you'll feel better." "Okay, Mommy, I'll try." So Treasure takes her mommy's hand, closes her eyes, and says the following. "Dear Jesus, hi again. Mommy says I can tell you this, so here goes. I don't like you right now, but I still love you. That's what Mommy said when I throwed my temper. I'm sorry I did that. I want the park to be open. I want to go to SK class and sit on the carpet with the other kids. I don't like you 'cause COVID came and taked all that away. I'm sad 'cause the COVID made Nana real sick and she died, and now Mommy has no Mommy, and I have no Nana. We miss Nana so much. Why did you let COVID get her? I'm tired of wearing those mask things because I get all hot, and when I talk, I sound like Drew when he talked with his mouth full at school at lunch. He's the only one who did that. Miss Simmons said it's because he forgets sometimes, but I think it's 'cause he's rude. I miss my teacher. She's kinda like Mommy, except not as pretty. Mr. Jesus, since you healed the man with the broken eyes in the story Mommy readed me, how come Mommy's eyes are still broken? If you don't want to fix them, please let us find some new ones for her on Amazon. That way she can read letters, like me, and she won't need a cane, and Drew's mom won't stare at her all the time. The COVID keeps on doing mean things like make people sick and die. Cousin Tasha's daddy lost his job, and Tasha cries 'cause she's scared all their food's gonna run out. Please, let Uncle Nate find a new job so they won't starve. Please keep all my friends at school safe. I can't see them 'cause school's online. I know we're supposed to forgive people, so I'll forgive Carla. Please help Carla to be nicer, and don't let her and her family catch the COVID. I think the COVID should go on a timeout, 'cause it's mean. Only, could it be forever instead of 5 minutes? I feel better now, 'cause I told you my feelings. Mommy was right, 'cause she knows everything. She's the best mommy I ever had. I don't know what else to say, so I'll say amen. Okay, amen. P.S. Mr. Jesus, one more thing. Please don't let the COVID take my mommy. Good night. By the end of Treasure's prayer, her mom's eyes are full of tears. She hugs her daughter, then turns off the light. Treasure's unicorn nightlight starts glowing. Mommy, will you stay with me till I go to sleep? Treasure asks. Sure, Princess, replies her mom. Good night, Mommy. I love you, Treasure whispers sleepily. Good night, Treasure, her mom replies softly. I love you too. After about 20 minutes, Treasure is sound asleep. Her mom quietly leaves the room. She finishes some chores, then gets ready for bed. Before she turns off the light, she whispers her own prayer. Dear Lord, I am tired. It's been a long day. I don't have a lot to say tonight. Besides, I poured out my heart so much already. Thank you for understanding. Lord, please don't let COVID take my daughter. She's all I've got. Amen. The next day, Treasure wakes up and goes to the kitchen, looking for her mom. Her mom hears Treasure coming and turns around with wide open arms. Treasure runs to her for a hug. Good morning, Princess. Ready for breakfast? I'm making pancakes and turkey bacon. There's melon, too. Yay! Treasure squeals with delight. Pancakes are my favorite. When everything is ready, Treasure's mom asks, Would you like to say the blessing this time? Yes, please, she answers. Then Treasure says, Dear Jesus, thank you for this food. Mommy makes the best pancakes. Thank you for letting me keep my mommy. Now I don't just love you, I like you too. I'll talk to you later. Amen.